What I'm going to talk about is the NFL. As I drove straight off a cliff. I'm not even sure why that's possible. But anyway, since I'm not, I know a little bit about cars, but I'm not that much into cars. But what I do know a lot about is the NFL. Now, this weekend, we had some really good games. And these games affected my life, both positively and negatively. And the way that they affected my life is through fantasy football. This is my first year doing fantasy football. I always hear guys at work talking about it, and it's all on TV. They're always like, well, it's on fantasy football, you still have time. Well, this year I was like, screw it, I'm just going to sign up for it. And it is amazingly the most joyful, hectic, frantic, and stressful hobby that I have ever taken up. And I mean, to some people who have YouTube channels that are like fiercely competing for spots and subscribers, I guess it could be the same way. But for me, I've become very comfortable in doing YouTube. So, and that is fun for me. It's just, YouTube is fun for me. This fantasy football is just, it's really stressful because you have people that, like, you're not playing, okay? You're not on a team. You don't have whatever. You pick people from every team in the league and you play them. And you have a team. In this league, I went through NFL.com. In my league, we have a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a flex spot, which is a receiver or a running back. We have a kicker and a defense. And I have a pretty good, I'm about to be 5-4. At one point, I was like 3-1, and then I went on a horrible losing streak. I lost one game by less than a point. If anybody who plays fantasy football, you understand how heartbreaking that is to lose by less than a point. But let me go through my team and tell you exactly who I have. I have Drew Brees starting at quarterback. I started Bryce Brown this week because he's a rookie from Philadelphia. And he started the game a couple weeks ago and he just went off from there. Doug Martin, another impressive rookie from Tampa Bay. Randall Cobb, a very solid receiver from Green Bay. Cecil Shorts from Jacksonville, who is not really, he's kind of emerged the past couple weeks as a really good receiver, but is more of a, he was a gamble. I have Jimmy Graham, the tight end for the Saints, and this week I started Jacquizz Rodgers, the backup running back for the Falcons, and on the bench I don't really. The only people that I've kept on my bench the whole year have been Owen Daniels and Matt Schaub. Everybody else is just, they come and they go. This week I picked up Lawrence Tynes, the kicker from the Giants, and I played the San Francisco 49ers defense. They played against Seattle, and I benched the New England Patriots defense, and they played against Miami. Okay. First of all, let me check and see how much time I have. Oh, I got enough time. New Orleans lost to Atlanta. Normally, Drew Brees is the most solid player on my team, okay? He had 50 something games or 30 something games with a touchdown pass. This game, that record was snapped. He threw for 5 interceptions. 3.64 points is what he got me. He normally gets me at least 10 points, and sometimes it's upwards of 17, 20, 24 points. 3 points. I started him. They played on Thursday, so him, Jimmy Graham, and Jacquizz Rodgers played. So, like I said, Drew Brees got me 3 points, Jimmy Graham gave me 5 points, and Jacquizz Rodgers got me 3 points right there. And I was going up against a guy that was 6-1, and 6-2 or whatever. So I was like, man, I really need these guys to step up. And after Drew Brees had that terrible game and Jimmy Graham and Jacquizz Rodgers had a mediocre game, I was like, I'm going to lose. What happened was Bryce Brown really came through, and he had 169 yards and 2 touchdowns and 14 yards receiving. He lost a fumble, which didn't really hurt me that much because he got me 28 points. That was a big boost, the big boost that I needed. I was not happy that he did it against the Dallas Cowboys because I'm a Cowboys fan. Say what you want. I've heard all the Cowboys jokes. But yeah, I'm glad that he actually got me that many points. Doug Martin got me 9 points, just under 10 points, and he's really solid. I'm not going to bench him or anything. And Randall Cobb got me 6 points. Cecil Shorts, what did I say it was good? Cecil Shorts got me 13 points, and I think that was junk time points or whatever. I don't know exactly when he got his touchdown, but I managed to squeak out this win. And the reason why I did it is because I picked up Lawrence